G'day playmates, and welcome to another Harmer vid. I'm going to be looking at IL-2 again. This has been my go-to combat flight sim for quite a few months now. I normally do play quite a lot of DCS, but I guess the main reason is that with IL-2 in VR, especially with my Quest 2, the frames are a lot more friendlier to me, especially low to the ground, than DCS. So that's the reason why I've been playing a fair bit of IL-2 lately. So looking here at Patrick Wilson's campaign generator. This is as I've probably explained before, a free campaign generator, very similar to the career mode in IL-2. I think that out of the two of them, I prefer Patrick Wilson's campaign generator, and I think one of the main reasons is that you will never die in Patrick Wilson's campaign generator. Even if you actually die in IL-2, what will actually happen is that will be translated into a number of days out of the battle, the campaign rather, while you're recuperating from your wounds. So let's have a look at this without any further ado. I've already got Normandy 1944 set up, and as you can see from here, I've already done 3 missions. I'm assigned to the 474th Fighter Group stationed in the UK at Headcorn, and we're flying my favourite IL-2 aircraft at the moment, the P-38 Lightning. Also, this video will be in 2 parts. This first part, I'm just doing a standard recording using my headset mic and headphones. The second part, which will be actually flying the mission that this generates, will obviously be in VR. So I'll actually be using the mic and headphones of my Quest 2. So the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to obviously generate the 4th mission. So I'm going to hit mission. Okay, so we've got the option to scrub the mission and generate something else, but let's click on with it. Okay, well, this is interesting. It's going to be a PR photo reconnaissance mission near Carentan, and this is just going to be a solo mission. So I don't know whether this is going to be worthy of recording, but we'll see what happens. So next we're going to go to the map, and as you can see, this is going to be a fair old distance. It's probably going to take me an hour and a half, I would probably say. So climbing out of the airfield, we're going to head southwest to the Isle of Wight, then we're going to drop in south and then head north. Well, then we're going to head southeast rather, do some recon work, and then head northwest back to the Isle of Wight, and then from there back to base. Alright, well, let's go next. It's going to give me 50% fuel. I think that I will actually take 60% fuel, and we set off at 6:30 in the morning. Yep, that's fine by me. So let's go next. I don't want to edit the... I could edit the waypoint details to make it a... let's have a look. Look, I can't be bothered mucking about with it, so let's go pilots and standard payload, but I will take, just in case, I will take some additional ammo. You never know what you might see up there. Okay, accept the mission. Now you can see that the mission is being generated, and that will actually be put into my mission file in IL-2. Okay, we're back to the headboard now, and the mission's being generated. I can either keep the campaign, the Java screen open, or I could close it down. Either way, the results of the campaign will get reported, and we'll be able to have a look at the everything in the debriefing. Okay, loading IL-2 Sturmovik, and Patrick Wilson's mission will actually be in missions. It's actually not in either pilot career or scripted campaigns. So if I go to missions, you can see here that the campaign generator folder is coming up here, and you can see that these are the first 4 missions. So this is my I must have done so well with this recon mission that they've given me another one. So what we'll do is we will fly this one. So I'll hop out of this recording, put on my VR headset, and I will see you at the briefing.
I'm now in VR, and the realism we're using, or rather I'm using, is Expert. So let's start. And okay, here's the map again. Now this is the generated map in IL-2. So I'm not going to do anything else with the P-38 setup, so we'll just start.
Ripper, leader, requesting takeoff clearance. Over.
Ripper, cleared for takeoff.
Ripper, leader, taking off. Out.
Okay, 6:30 in the morning, and warmed up on the runway at Headcorn, and just checking a few things. I'm checking that my mixture is fully rich, that my revs are full. Just checking my oil down there, which is, there we go. Let's just, yep, put that on, and yep, all checks are good. Let's get into the air. So I'm just going to hold the brakes. And away we go. Going to rotate at around about 150 knots. Yep. Smooth rotation. Gear up. Checking my panel, the engine nacelle. That's good.
This is Ripper, leader, airborne. Over.
Ripper, proceed with your mission.
Okay, proceeding with a mission. So I'm going to drop my RPMs to 2600, and I'm going to bring my mixture to weak, and I'm going to go around about 50 inches of manifold pressure, and I'm going to climb out and head the first part and I'll put my nav lights out as well. Thames estuary off my nose, going to climb at about 300. Bearing 300. I'm just going to check my map now. Okay, my second leg is 240 degrees. Yep, 240. And I'll turn on that now. And for the Isle of Wight. And just going back to cruise in at around about 42 inches in manifold pressure. And of course, as per usual, I won't bore you with this routinely long mission, which I'm presuming is going to take about an hour and a half. I'll just obviously edit the highlights, if there are any highlights. I do remember that the last time I flew a recon mission, I did actually catch some Ju-88s really high. I think it was up at about 16,000 feet. So you never know. However, obviously, being a single aircraft, I'm not going to be mixing it with 2 or more enemy aircraft. Just for those who may be interested, I'm actually using SideQuest to record my Quest 2 video. Again, SideQuest is a free app browser that you can use to well, I mainly use it to generate a landscape recording rather than the actual square recording, that square screen recording that obviously the Quest 2 provides. I do believe that promontory down there just to my 1 o'clock, I'm pretty sure, I think that's Selsey Bill. I know, as I seem to remember from memory, the 3 different points of the map going from east to west were Dungeness, Beachy Head and Selsey Bill. The other good thing about Patrick Wilson's campaign generator is it's a little bit helpful in regards to the radar picture. As you can see, there's a couple of blue aircraft underneath me, and these are friendly aircraft. If the radar picks up enemy aircraft, they'll be shown in red. And I'm going a little bit off course. Okay, coming up to my first waypoint, and it looks like there are some aircraft, a bit of a gaggle down there, and I will be heading south to 24, I think. Okay, turning on 122. Whoops. How did I manage that? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, IL-2. Okay, looking pretty good. A little bit low. Okay, time to turn for home. Northwest. Well, been very, very uneventful so far. It's just been an absolute milk run. This is going to be one boring video, but anyway. You never know what we might meet on the way home. Okay, turning northeast. Yep, that looks like mine there. Yep. And gear down. Flaps down. A little bit of a crosswind. down. Okay. Let's move off the runway. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Let's open the cockpit. And okay, and switch off the electrics. Okay, I'll go to the debriefing. I'll just get out of VR and we'll see how we did.
Okay, back out of VR and back with the debriefing. Unfortunately, a very, very boring milk run. But hey, you know, I guess that's the way things go when you're a Second World War pilot. It's not all dogfights and glory. So, okay, let's carry on with the mission. And this mission is now finished. Okay, so let's now go to the combat report. Primary objective. So let's continue with no claims and start debrief. Okay, and here are the mission events, which were all basically B-26 events. This is my area down here. So, yep, not much action. So debrief completed. And I can actually put in the narrative. No events. No events occurred. Nothing to report except completed mission. And finished. Now look at the various aspects. Go to activity, have a look at the journal, and these are the 4 missions that I've flown. First of the 8th, the 14th and the 19th. The second intercept the first recon, and then the last one here. Okay, finish reading. There's the squadron log. Up to the 19th of June, nothing happening over the last week or so. So, yep, finish reading and leave campaign. And before I do that, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it wasn't any more eventful, but I still think it's worth posting up. There are exciting missions and there are boring missions, and this certainly was a boring one. Anyway, thanks. I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, bye.